coffee company, and it's shipping to you. Kauffie, coffee company, yeah, oh yeah, it's the coffee company. Whoa, it's the coffee company. Whoa, coffee,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Coffee Company. It is the 1st of April, 2025. And this isn't an April Fool's joke. It is lovely and sunny with a lovely temperature of 13 degrees and a high of 13 degrees today. So it's a lovely sunny day. Bit chilly. We're having a good day. The flowers are outside. The sun is shining. And we're here for another day on the place to chill. And we don't know what. Hopefully, we're not going on a tangent like we went on yesterday. Because yesterday, I was going to have a lovely talk about this. And then the show went. It didn't go sideways. It went. I don't know. No one knows where it went off to. No one knows. But it was great to have everyone in the chat as always. And we had some faces like we always do. But we're joined by Brian at this moment in time. Aki, what's happening?
Mate, I am first of all, good morning. It's lovely weather here in Toronto. I've just seen her in the chat, so I want to say welcome back to Kate and Jimbo. Yeah. And Kate, brilliant that she took the time. Kate showed what it means when struggling to take some time out, sort her health out, and then come back bigger, better, brighter, stronger. People know I'm a mad advocate for it. And Kate, well played. I hope you're feeling much better and your mental health and everything stays as strong as possible, and welcome back to the YouTube world. You didn't miss much, really. You didn't miss much. No controversy, no nothing. You've come back at a nice, calm, chill time. Yeah, listen, I'm very, very hyper now. I'm buzzing. Ilana has actually gone to the office today to get away from me. Put it that way, because I'm so hyper about coming home now. So it's
now,
best.
You know, Bobby's going to jump on you now.
Oh no! Of course.
You know he's going to jump on you now.
I'll reach out to you later. You're more than welcome.
Thank you, Auntie Kate and Jimbo, for the redirect. It does help us out a lot. This is the show that's live every day at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. when Bobby and Coos decide to join us for Brewing Bollocks, which Bobby and Coos are having a bit of time out. Coos is having relaxation in the sun. We're having a good time, but the Coffee Company is still brewing. But let's see who's in the chat to take us through the audience. And it's a lovely bunch of folks in today. We got Kuva. So I'll do my best to stay away through the show. Looking doubtful, though. Have a relax, Coos. Have a relax, my buddy. Hopefully you're doing okay. We have the Sheriffs in the house. YouTube member. Good to see her. Shemtang, YouTube member. Mr. Ben Giovanni. So good to see you and hope you're well today. Hello, Mr. Cooper. Hope you're awake and well, sir. Good to see. The Auntie Kate is here saying big up. Thank you so much again for the redirect. It means a lot. We have Cheryl saying afternoon, Brian. 5 guys, and you know you are. We have 5 guys in the house. Good to see you, Carl. Hopefully you're well. Mr. Dagalus. Drew La La is in the audience. Good to see you, Drew La. Hopefully you're doing well. Ian Ferguson, Sunshine is in the house. YouTube member, Rumi is in the house. Good to see you, Tom at 81. YouTube member, good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Chica, hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you, Lisa. Hopefully you're well. Long time. I've not seen you in a while, Lisa. I've not seen you in a while, but good to see you. Sean is in the house saying, big up Coffindale, wonderful chat. Our Orient boys play tonight. Big up the Orient. Let's come on the Orient. That's what we want to see, my boys. I was really happy because I saw Josh Keeley with Sean and Matty before the game. I didn't give him a fist bump because I know as a goalkeeper he's probably wanting to be. I'm going to let Sean take a picture, but I'm not going to. But so I just gave him a massive fist bump and went, "Look after yourself, mate. Look after yourself." And he was like, he gave me a wink and went, "Cheers, lad." And I'm like, and then you got a clean sheet, so was epic. Was epic. Gave him great lads, the 2 boys, Jamie Donnelly and Josh Keeley. What fantastic boys those two are. They are absolutely a credit to themselves. They're a credit to the football club, and they're a credit to Leyton Orient as well. Absolutely wonderful, and I really enjoyed. I'm going to go to Orient more often. It was brilliant. Kate saying thanks to Brian. We have Angus is in the house saying big up Tribal Chief and the final boss. Acknowledge us. We have Paul Clark's in the house saying after Ben and Brian, the rest of the crew. Fiona, good to see you, Fiona. Hopefully you're well. Lisa.
Yes, you will, Lisa. Yes, you will.
Looking forward to Zero Sleep Saturday traveling. Good stuff. Can we talk about the promo last night? That was a brilliant promo. That was a really, really good episode. Really good episode. We have Leo, YouTube member. Hi, Leo. That was great. Big up the O's. Big up the O's. Yes, I watched last night. Cena does indeed suck. Yes.
Can I just say as well, very quickly, anyone that's in this chat, and there's 27 of you, that are in the meal group for next Sunday, there is a poll in the group. Please make sure you vote, because we need to sort out the deposit, which is getting sorted tomorrow. Just say yes, you're in. That's all you need to say, or no, you're not coming. That's it, because we just need the actual numbers by tomorrow morning. So as soon as you see it, vote, please, if you haven't already. But yeah, sorry, Ben, back to you.
I thought we got Levy. Kudos going Levy in now. Naughty.
It's April Fool's Day.
Not where he is. April Fool's only only to like 2 o'clock, right?
That's a good point.
April Fool's is only to 2 o'clock.
That's a good point.
I believe.
That's a good point.
Naughty. Yes, fist bump. Gave him a massive fist bump, because what a legend.
You need to give 11 of them on Thursday.
It's actually no, where Brian is. April Fool's works. I don't think it. Right, brother. My brother moved with his girlfriend to the apartments right across the road from Orient Football Ground, and it's 5 minutes from where I live. It's a great day out. It's a really great day out. I'm not in the meal group. And boo.
Oh, Lisa. Okay, you know the pub. You all know the pub well. We're all planning to go to the Jolly Farmers after. Just message me if you want to come. I've completely forgot to add you. My apologies. We'll go to the I just said that, Jolly Farmers for 6:30 on Sunday after the game. So just let me know you want to come, and I'll add you to the. It was literally, you're lucky you're not in there. It became chaos. Shocking. Yeah. It is just literally, we're going for a meal. It's a £5 deposit per person. Graham's going to cover it, and then we just got to give Graham the money on Sunday. Just send me a WhatsApp saying you want to come, and you're in.
Good stuff. But Jason Bell's in the house as well, YouTube member. Good morning, Jason. Hopefully you're well. What do you want to talk about, Aki? What do you want to talk about?
Mate, whatever you want to talk about, mate. At the moment, I am just active on. If you want to come as well, reach out to me, buddy. Mate, listen, direct the ship, because I'm just a hyper mess at the moment. I don't even know. I'm just literally going through the motions. That was
really fun. You and Boxy yesterday was so funny. Boxy was brilliant yesterday. We have Kudos saying, how was Orient? Orient was a massive laugh. I loved going to Leyton Orient, because it reminded me of going to Tottenham when I was a kid. Small stadium, you knew everyone around you, basically. It was 25 quid to get in. It was £3 for a programme. It was £1 to get in the supporters club, and they sold proper beer in there. None of the shit that we drink at our stadium. It was a proper day out. It was a good time. And most importantly, it only took me 15 minutes to get home.
Yep.
With Tottenham, it takes me 2 hours to get home now. Real talk. It takes me 2 hours to get home.
Yeah, it's probably the same for Tom went on to work, didn't he? Tom went to work.
Tom went to work. But again,
it's close.
It was a massive breath of fresh air. I really enjoyed it. Kevin Owens was there. I saw Kevin Owens, Aki. I saw him with my own eyes. And I turned to Sean.
Of course, they're in England, aren't they?
Yeah. I said to Sean, that looks like Kevin Owens. But I don't think he knew who that was. And then I was like, that can't physically be him. Can't be him. It was him.
How do you know it definitely was? Did he have pictures on his...
There was a picture. There was a picture. I've got the picture.
You have to send it to me.
I'll show it on the screen. There it was.
Bloody hell.
He was there. It was Jamie bringing me his match shirt at full time. That was just amazing. That he really didn't need to do that. And what a legend that guy is. What an absolute legend. What an absolute legend that boy is. I'd definitely consider going to Orient instead of Tottenham if I needed a football fix, if I lived in London. Agreed. No VAR. Was brilliant. Phil P has given us a new catchphrase, which is really funny that I'm now going to use. Whenever there was a tackle, Phil P would just scream, "Justice!"
I saw that in the group. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Justice! I'm keeping that.
Yeah. Like I said, I remember I saw Fiona just say, was it Fiona that said she went to Southend? Yeah. My family all from Southend. I've been to Roots Hall, or my dad's side, sorry. I've been to Roots Hall many times when I was growing up. Lower league football is an incredible. Yeah, the quality ain't great. You're not the quality isn't at Premier League level. You're not going to see the superstars, but you're going to have great fan bases, great atmospheres, affordable prices, and the players give everything, like literally everything. It's a refreshing change.
Yeah. If that wasn't, it was certainly him. The supporters club looked up. Yeah, they did. They let us in for free. I did pay for Phil P though. I gave him a bit of money. Supporters club at Leyton Orient was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. Really, really great. You go for the indeed traditional football experience is now only found in the lower leagues. Yes.
Yep.
Phil P's Jose style jump up and ref round was yes. He screamed at the ref. It was proper. You screamed for every decision. You shouted at the opposing players. You didn't really. It was brilliant. It was football again, Aki.
Yep.
It was football. I've been saying it, I love football, and I know people probably think I don't love football because I'm more on the more critical side of things. I like to think I'm a critical thinker about stuff. I love football. I've watched football since I could walk. I watched football. I love football. I'm obsessed with it. I've been obsessed with it since I was a child. I want to watch good football, and if I'm not watching good football, I'm going to say I'm not watching good football. I'm not going to bury it deep and tell you that it's rosy. It's not.
Yeah.
They played great football. Leyton Orient in that first half played some great football. Second half, they didn't play some great football, but they didn't bottle it. They rode the punches. The goalkeeper made some quality saves. The centre back, who was named man of the match, headed every ball and gave absolutely everything, blood, sweat, tears and beers. And it was wonderful. Whereas our players, they don't give a shit. They don't care. So I love Leyton Orient. I love it. Not where I live. They own a banshee. If you say any, yep.
Yeah.
If our club was like that, we'd all be banned.
I don't think we're that far away from him doing something stupid.
It was probably nice to see him actually turn up. Yes, it was. It was indeed. I swear I could. You probably just heard justice. It was great. It's brilliant. Yeah, warmed up in front of us, and he turned and laughed at us. And those are his, told his teammates we were his Spurs lot, and they were like, yeah, that's our guys.
There you go.
I can't walk some Saturday nights. Indeed, I can't walk most days. It's really difficult. Used to be able to walk across the marshes to what? Yeah, it's just great. It's lower league football is just amazing. I love lower league football. I love lower league football. It's great. It's a great watch. And it's not like League One is a bad standard of football. It's like it's a
Mate, it's
good
where Dele
standard
Alli
of
was
football.
from.
Yeah,
It's where
it's a good
Dele Alli
standard
was
of
from.
football. Like like I'd rather watch a League One match than a Scottish Premier League match. Real talk. I'd rather
Mate,
watch League One.
what you've got to look at it as well. Sorry, what you've got to look at it as well is there's a lot of teams like Spurs that send their future stars down to that league to get there. So you're seeing some top quality players just at a younger age, earning their stripes and doing what they got to do to make a stake for the big leagues. So
Yeah,
that league is littered with talent.
yeah,
It's littered with
loads of
talent.
great talent. I watched it back on. Yeah, please send me the timestamps. Send me the timestamps so I can see it. Yes, the Rapids kept Wilfred Zaha has been. It's a shame.
I didn't even know he was
him.
over here. I didn't even know he was over here.
He's at Charlotte, apparently. Charlotte FC, and they lost to the Rapids the other night. I would believe it was 2-0 to the Rapids up the Pids. Not their owner, though. I don't like their owner, of course.
Oh, wait, let me see. How's Toronto FC done to start?
Was an important game for those lads, and it showed. Every one of them put it all on the line. Great to see. Indeed. Good atmosphere. It's good atmosphere. Indeed. It was where Mabs learned his trade. Bristol City. Bristol City.
We've lost every game. We've lost every game apart from we drew against Vancouver. We drew against Vancouver. We've lost every other game at Toronto. Oh, they're so useless. They're so useless.
Gave up mid-game. Would have loved Zaha at Cincy. Bristol Rovers. That's one. Morning, y'all. Anyone heard about Joe? Joe? I'm not sure. I don't know.
There has been talk that Fabio has chosen Milan.
Yes, indeed. But it's understandable. He lives in Milan, Aki. If he lives in Milan and the local team wants to employ him.
Well, no, Joe, you know what? It's not. Listen, you'd have thought that, but there were big rumours that he was coming or he wanted to resume at Spurs and take over what he started and finish the job. But you look at the state we're in. You look at that. Look, when you read that statement that came out yesterday, it goes, "Yeah, we're going to live within our budgets and spending yada yada." Do you reckon that entices the best director in football or one of the best in world football to go, yeah, I'll come and do everything on a shoestring and be restrained? Why are you going to do it? Milan are regularly challenging for honours, a massive football club, and like you said, they're back home.
They are a giant.
They're huge.
Are a giant.
They're massive. And you work along Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And look, if I said to you, you can work with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, or who knows football, funnily enough, or Scott Munn and Julian Lange. Who are you going to choose?
You, Nick. Bloody hell, Nick. Milan are a mess. They should never have sacked Paolo Maldini. They should never have sacked Maldini. Maldini was doing an excellent job as the heart and soul of that football club. He is the heart and soul of that football club at the moment. They should never have sacked him. Inter have got it all spot on. Beppe Marotta's doing an absolutely brilliant job as their chairman. He's doing a brilliant job. This is the thing, Kudos. This is the problem with Italian football. There is rumours. There is not rumours. There is Inter and AC are very close to starting their new stadium. They are now building their own stadium. They are leaving the San Siro, which is going to be an absolute disaster. That is going to be a disaster for the city of Milan, because what the city have done, for anyone that knows their Milan geography and anyone that's been to Milan for a Tottenham game, knows they've spent millions building the Purple Line, which goes on the metro all the way that goes outside the San Siro. They spend millions, and they are desperate to keep Inter and AC Milan at the San Siro. The problem is that stadium is a dump. It is beyond a dump.
Well, do you know what? In Italia 90, Italian 90 when the World Cup started, that was like a behemoth.
It was.
That stadium looked like one of the pinnacles. Destiny, I will say it's me that's replied. I've got to keep signing off as Daigle because I keep forgetting it comes off as a coffee company. That was me.
How'd you do it? I can't remember.
Oh, that's right. I'll just put Daigle at the end. It's fine. I just got to remember.
Roma and Lazio have been at the Stadio Olimpico for many, many years. Roma are building their own stadium now away from Lazio. But they are saying goodbye. We do not want to share a stadium with you anymore. All the Italian clubs are now starting to buy their stadium, own their own stadiums. So I think in the next 25, 30 years, we will see what happened with Italian football in the 90s in about 30 years. When they start, I think Italian football will be back to where it was in the 90s again, when they can start paying the top wages that the Premier League does, when they start earning the revenue that they're. But at the moment...
In how many years did you say, Ben?
25, 30 years, I think.
And we'll still be waiting for a trophy.
Yes, we will.
Good things. Good.
Big up Tunbridge FC. Big up Tunbridge FC. Yes, indeed. Rafael Leao.
Oh, you're bang on the money. You're bang on the money.
I'm convinced that lower league footy, regardless of countries, it is always a good day out.
100%.
My brother's going out to Milan for a game later this month, so jealous indeed. Got a little grin out of Harvey White when Matty revealed his Tottenham shirt. He loves Spurs, that boy. He absolutely loves Spurs. I agree, Ben. I wouldn't join Spurs over Milan either. No, I wouldn't. San Siro is beautiful on the outside, though. It's a beautiful stadium. It's a dump inside it. It's an absolute dump. It's not enough toilets. It is a nightmare. It is a nightmare of a stadium. Will's just saying bagel. We'll own ours in around 20 years. It's tax efficient. Tax efficiency. And we will still be waiting for a trophy. Yes, indeed. I got to get something accomplished today. Hope everyone has a positive day. Good stuff, Nick. Always welcome here, buddy. Always welcome to give your opinion, as we all like to have. We're not an echo chamber. I know people think we're an echo chamber. I think it's an echo chamber when it's just me presenting, but we have so many good views and we have a good chat. 3 more days, indeed.
Oh, little bro. Yep. Well, technically, 2 more days because I fly Thursday evening. I arrive Friday morning. So 3 days till I'm on the same country, on the same land as you guys. But literally, I'm going to the Chelsea game, going to Scotland Yard. The game's just going to go like that to me. Like literally, I would be like, can this game just hurry up and finish so I can get to the airport? That's it.
Old Trafford or San Siro, which is the larger dump? This is easy for me. San Siro. San Siro. It's like you've committed a crime when you go to San Siro. You get searched 4 times. 4. It's not like at Spurs or at another club in the ground. You're searched maybe once. You're probably searched once. At Leyton Orient, you weren't even looked at. Not when you looked at they looked at your bag and then just let you in. At Milan, you are searched 4 times outside the stadium, at the gate, inside. You search. It's like you're a criminal, and it takes you 2 hours to get out the bloody thing because they're searching you again and they cordon you off. They cordon you out in like cattle. It's the way the Italian authorities, and I love Italy. It's not like I'm dissing Italy as a country because everyone knows how much I adore that country. The majority of my friends are from Italy. I love that place. I love it.
Well, okay, just I don't know how I hadn't seen this part, but Daily Hotspur just tweeted an hour ago. AC Milan are expected to finalise the agreement of Paratici either today or tomorrow. And that was an hour ago, and that's come from 86 Longo. So it looks like the fight has been lost in that department, which means Paratici obviously doesn't believe in the project. What did that tell you?
Who knows? Old Trafford, Manchester.
And he pushed the boat out. Remember, people, he pushed the boat out.
Yeah.
To get. Oh, this is going to be a very fun summer.
Manchester, you have water. Literally, Milan is you shit in a
You
hole.
got Niagara Falls. You got Old Trafford Falls.
It's you, and the toilet locks so much. So not only do you have to go to the toilet in a hole, the door doesn't lock. It's a charming ground.
Do you know what? Of all the things that we talk about on this channel, if someone had said to me today, we're going to do a Manchester United Old Trafford toilet review,
that
wouldn't have been on my topics of discussion.
Toilets at Old Trafford are all right. They're all right. Not bad. Also, Fab said Ange's job solely depends on winning the Europa League. I think that's a bit obvious. Paratici going to Milan. Yes, he is. Good afternoon. One love indeed.
Big up, Daniel. Big up.
That means Decky to Milan. Yep, that means Decky to Milan. He's going there straight away. Paratici won't be able to go home if he rejects Milan. I think even being there helps as well.
Big time, Destiny. Big time.
We'll have Andrea Berta. Yes, I do. He's very, very good. I'd rather review toilets than watch Tottenham. Indeed. You spend a lot of the time on the toilet or going to the toilet.
I will say this then. If you want to review, what I will say, you look at the main London station like King's Cross, or you look at London Underground toilets, then you look at our main station, Union, the toilets are impeccable. I'm not saying that all TT stations, the toilets are impeccable. I mean, at Union, they're quite plush, but they're impeccable. They don't get they're not vandalized or anything. They're exceptional. There you go. If someone had said I'd be talking about blooming Canadian toilets,
they were very good. They were very good.
Yep.
VDV to Milan. I don't think VDV will be going to Milan. I don't think so.
No. Smithy, this ain't anything to do with April Fool's, mate. This is coming out from the top draw sources that don't muck about. It's going to be legit. It's going to be legit.
We got Smithy's in the house. Big love, Smithy. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. It's probably true, but you just don't know. Angus saying your Gyökeres to Arsenal looks like
mate. Don't do that. Honestly, the guy has scored he has scored 42 goals in 42 games. Yes, the Portuguese league is a lower level.
Leagues now, isn't it?
He's also got 11 assists. He has single-handedly scored 13 less goals than the entire Tottenham Premier League campaign. When you put it into perspective, it's awful. I will say, Angus, I started watching the Michael Jackson video you sent me. I thought it was just Earth Song. It's a 19-minute video. So I did start watching it before this. I will continue it after.
We're in talks with him. You said that about Mbappe.
No, honestly, put it this way, this season there is smoke where there is fire when it comes to them going for Gyökeres.
I think Berta is a great director of football, so you just don't know. Why would Gyökeres go to Arsenal? Because they're a team in the top 4 of the Premier League. They'll pay him stupid money. He'll be living in London. He'll be the only striker, which means he'll get #1 positioning immediately. It's a great move for him.
What I will say with this, and why people got to look at why this could happen, Arsenal waited for a while. They needed a #6. They identified it as Declan Rice. They went all out and paid it. It is clearly obvious for all fans across whatever team you support, the #1 place Arsenal need to spend in the summer is a striker. There is no doubting about it. So Arsenal will, if Porto, Sporting Lisbon say 100 mil or whatever the price is, Arsenal will negotiate, but Arsenal will pay it. Arsenal will pay it because they know, like they did with Declan Rice, they needed this player field, and they went and got the best of the best that was available. They'll do it with a striker this summer. It's all they need.
Big up Sammy Uso, Ben Kane, everyone in the chat. Good to see you, Philly. Big up lads in the chat. Big up Ryan McFarlane. Big up Ryan. Arteta will be there next season. Gyökeres don't like England, apparently. He lived in Coventry. It's a very different place.
Yeah, and I think a few extra zeros to his Coventry paycheck will make it a lot more likable.
Yeah, we are. I got doubts about Portuguese league big time. The amount of space Gyökeres gets in the box is unreal. This is the same league that Jackson Martin has scored in for and was but crap. You just don't know. We just don't know, do we, until we actually play there.
But Gyökeres is the real deal. I think it's the Gyökeres. I think is the real deal. I was going on about him all summer, how much I loved him, and he's shown it this season. Yeah, it's in Portugal and it's a different league, and obviously not the standard of the Premier League. But I think he comes to England and is in the right team. He will absolutely hit monster numbers.
It is a perk, Sheriff. It is living in London is a very decent place to live. It's not like they're living in central London. They'll be living in Radlett, Radler. They'll be living in Hadley Wood, Faden. Some rather lovely places. We got. We need more than a striker.
Dear friend of mine, big up, Dave, buddy. I hope you're good and well.
Dear Dave, hopefully you're well. Hopefully you've enjoyed the coffee. By the way, hopefully you've enjoyed the coffee. I think they should. I think should swap. Oh, I think Liverpool should swap Nunes and Cash for Isak. They would have to pay them even more to give him Nunes. I'd rather have toilets that are just holes and be winning trophies than this nice shiny stadium of ours. You've got to have a bit of comfort, though, don't you? You've got to have a bit of comfort. I wouldn't like England if I was in Coventry.
I'm totally with Finn. I'm totally with Finn.
You've got to have some comfort. You've got to have some comfort.
Well, we have major comfort right now and nothing. So if someone said you had to have budget and success, or comfort and nothing, give me budget and success every single time.
It's always a balance, isn't it? It's always a balance. You have to a few extra zeros. Yep. If you lived in Coventry, you wouldn't want to come back to the UK. Good to see a psycho teacher. Good to see
you. Psycho.
So that's because he was playing two up top.
Yep.
Coffee was fab. We'll have to buy more soon. Good to see you, Cookie. Hopefully you're well.
Big up, Cookie.
We need a striker, winger, cam, and a quality squad. You've got a decent
mate,
squad.
Angus, come on now. You listen. If someone said you had to push the boat out and get one of those, like you did with Declan Rice, sorry, and have to get one of the big guns in and get a proper big gun, every Arsenal fan is saying a striker.
So much better to buy one top quality player than buy 4 or 5 players.
Yep. And the comment above that, is like I say all the time. Yeah. Tottenham Hotspur fouled Soldado, just like Tottenham Hotspur fouled Sergei Rebrov, but that was sugar. They were great players. Exactly this, Daniel. I said it all the time. He has scored 20+ goals 5 years in a row in La Liga, playing as part of the
He was not an anomaly. He was not an anomaly. He was a good
and then
player.
he comes to Tottenham, and Tottenham say, right, we bought you and scouted you as a 2. Well, now you're going to play as a 1, and on-running midfielders, deep-lining midfielders are going to come and make the space that you're going to make. It was doomed for failure. Because Spurs think, just like Arsene Wenger did with Thierry Henry, changing him back to a striker, that you can just do that with any old footballer, and it works when it doesn't.
There's levels. There are levels. There's levels and there's versatility.
Yeah. Shevchenko was the Teddy Sheringham role for Andrei Shevchenko. We bought him and said, you're going to be the Andrei Shevchenko. It's like, well, I'm not the Andrei Shevchenko. I'm the one behind him. But, mate, I felt so sorry for it. I felt so sorry for him. Do you know what? When we signed him, I literally thought, do you know what? If we get the right partnership for him, he could go down. I mean, obviously, it brought the birth of Harry Kane and the rest is history, but we desperately failed Soldado. Desperately.
It's a real shame now, because if Harry Kane come a few years earlier, Harry Kane could have been the perfect strike partner for Soldado.
Without a doubt.
It could have been the perfect strike partner. If they played him and Soldado, they would have been brilliant together. Without a doubt.
Soldado,
let's face it, Harry Kane did not truly arrive until Jose Mourinho became the Spurs manager, and then Mourinho said, "You're the one that's going to drop deep, and Son's the one that's going to go forward." Well, that's when Harry Kane became a top-class striker to a world-class striker.
This is the thing when you do like Daniel 90s just said. There's so many people that go the worst strikers, but we've had the Janssens, we've had the Postigas. I won't have a bad word said about Soldado. Well, obviously he missed opportunities, but we bought him to play in a style that was not conducive with his upbringing, the way he's played, the way he was successful.
Yeah.
Well, why?
No,
and
I don't.
AVB didn't even want him. He wanted the Hulk.
Yeah, he wanted Hulk. I don't think Kane's going to join Liverpool. I don't think he suits that style of play. I don't think he suits what. He's also quite old. He's 30. How old's Harry Kane? 31 now, isn't he? He's 31. I don't think he suits that team. If Kane comes back to England, I only see him going to Tottenham. Personally,
he won't come to Tottenham whilst Levy is in sole control. And if he goes to any other team in the league,
yeah,
if there is a riots on the street, let alone protests, then I don't know what to say anymore, because that would be the biggest travesty. If he goes to another team, he will break the Premier League record. He will break Shearer's, and if he breaks it and not in a Spurs shirt, my good God.
Yeah.
My good God.
I think Harry Kane will spend out his contract at Bayern Munich, and I think he will go into Miami and be with David Beckham. That's what I think will happen. I think he will replace Messi at Inter Miami.
It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Oh, no, it's a good shout for MLS. Period.
As well.
God, could you imagine if he came to Toronto? My God. I'll get him down to Scotland Yard. I'll get Harry Kane down to Scotland Yard.
I consider, not as a footballer. It's a low bar, but Soldado was better for. Yeah, he is. Bring Poch and Kane home. It will not be Arsenal. It will not be Arsenal.
If it was Arsenal, I would say to Ilana, guess what? I'm coming home to London, and I'm not coming back to Toronto until
if Harry
Daniel
Kane
Levy's
goes
gone.
to Arsenal, he will destroy his own reputation. He will destroy his reputation. There's no point of going, because firstly, sorry, Angus, he's never going to win the Premier League at Arsenal. He's never going to win the Premier League. Yes, he would probably get the goal scoring record, and he would destroy his reputation. Going to Arsenal would be a lose-lose situation for him. I can understand him going to Chelsea. Because he's bought a house near the Chelsea training ground in Cobham. I can understand that. But going to Arsenal, he would destroy his reputation. And that means a lot to him. Correct.
Yeah, but Joe, what the way Judas did it, he went on a free transfer to the filth. He hopped over after saying, I'm going to stay. Kane left. Yes, it will shatter his reputation. It won't be as bad as what Sol did, in my opinion. It'll still be treason, in my opinion. Yeah. But listen, if that guy wants the Premier League record, if that's his burning desire, because you've got to remember he's going to win a title this year, or he should do, and maybe even the Champions League. If his sole desire now, he's got a club accolade and a club bit of silverware to say when he finishes his career, and he goes, the one thing I want now is I want the Premier. I want to take Shearer's record on, and I've only got a brief time. He could go to another Premier League team, and if he does go to another Premier League team,
it won't be that. Why won't he win the league with Arsenal?
It won't be Arsenal. It won't be Arsenal. It's not even worth talking about. Yeah. But people thinking that he won't join any other Premier League team other than Tottenham. That's wrong.
Imagine he did this. It would be worse for him. It would be worse for him.
I don't think it is. I don't think it would be.
It's not Asaki, but I think people act worse towards him than they did towards Sol Campbell, because they were burnt once, and I think it will be even worse.
No, to tell you the truth, I think if he did do that, which he wouldn't, if he did do that, it could be another massive now in gathering momentum in Levy. It literally. But listen, I don't want to talk about that. If he goes to another Premier League team, I believe it'll be Manchester United or Liverpool. One or the other. He'll go up north, away from London.
I can see him going to Man United.
Man United will pay him whatever they want or whatever he wants. As would Liverpool if they lose Salah, blah, 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 blah. You got to remember, you're only going to have him for a few years. People will pay Harry Kane what Harry Kane wants to be paid. And literally, if he wants to, if his final accolade in football that he wants is the Premier League record, he will go to another club in the Premier League. It's that simple. It's as easy as that, and he won't go to Arsenal. But yeah,
it's just not happening, Angus. It's not happening. They're not better than us. They'll pay 3 times the wages.
All I'm saying is, like I said, if Harry Kane joined Arsenal, I would say to Alana, I'm on the next flight back home, and I will not leave London until Daniel Levy sold the football club, and I don't care how long it would take, because to me that would be the biggest. How have you allowed this to happen? Of all time, I will camp outside the training ground. 365. I will not move from there, apart from match day to go and stand outside the stadium. End of.
But that would be Angus is trying to wish it into existence. No, it just will not happen. It will not happen. Firstly, Arsenal are not spending 60 million on a 32-year-old. Secondly, Kane's not going to Arsenal because I think, secondly, his reputation means a lot to him. And thirdly, it's just not happening.
You got to remember that Harry Kane's gripe isn't with Spurs fans, it's with Spurs owners.
Yep, correct.
It's that simple. Big up Ghost, big up Destiny. I swear, when it comes to those kind of things,
if that was going to happen, if there was 1% chance of that happening, I think Levy would shit himself and he would pay him £1 million a week. That's how drastic this decision would be. I think Levy would have to pay him he would have to make Kane the highest paid footballer ever to stop that happening.
He's not coming back to Tottenham under Levy.
No.
Simple as.
Rat, do you mean Romero? I think Kane's go. Oh, or I don't know. I think Kane goes.
Yeah, I can see Kane at Liverpool. I can easily see Kane at Liverpool.
I just don't see him. Things change when you spend 30 years at a football club. 30 years at a football club, or 25 years at least. Kane isn't. No, Kane isn't. And I think his dad might be, but he certainly isn't. Brian, you're looking sharp. He's going to a club up north. His legacy at Spurs will be ruined in a blink of an eye if he went to Arsenal. It just wouldn't happen. Yeah. Bruno going to... I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. Again, I agree with you, Paul.
I have a feeling if it was a short-term contract like a 2-year, they would. Because you got to remember as well, Harry Kane's looking after himself.
Yeah.
You see now, since he's left Spurs, he's not getting these ankle injuries. Yes, he had the back injury. He looks after himself. I can see him doing like Ryan Giggs and Teddy Sheringham. He looks after himself. I don't think he's anywhere near empty. I don't think he's anywhere near it. I think he's got a good few years in front of him. Look at Mo Salah. You'd say whether Liverpool extend his contract or not, he has still got a good few years.
He's lost his pace, though, hasn't he, Mo Salah? He's lost his pace.
He may have lost a yard of it. He's still going to beat most defenders.
I'd love it if Kane played for Leyton Orient. I'd love it.
Well, put it this way: if Kane signed for you, Leyton Orient, mate, you're not paying £25 to get in.
That is because he was in the youth team. Indeed. Big up Paul Shirt, we can dream. He's not. But good to see it, Corey. Kane is the perfect pro. He don't drink, he don't party, he'll play into his late. Yeah. He doesn't drink during the football season. I think he likes a beer during the summer, but during the football season, no drink. He's the ultimate professional.
Well, just not only the ultimate professional, you look at it, he's been with us, like coming through the ranks, but as a first teamer, since he was a late teenager. Not once have you seen him on the front page. Not once have you seen him out in a club. Not once have you seen that he's caused an issue. Not once have you seen he's been part of something that has been, he is like literally finish work, play some golf, go home to Kate and his kids. The perfect family man, goes home. Obviously, he probably goes out with the lads on certain things, but never ever is there a whiff of controversy anywhere near him. Anywhere.
Perfect professional. No controversy with that man. Yes, players do go to, but because a lot of what Bayern Munich do is Feldenkrais, which is what I do to get myself. Whenever I'm using it, it's called Feldenkrais, which is osteopathy without manipulation. So you use your body to correct all the. And Bayern Munich absolutely love Feldenkrais method. It's a very German thing, but that's one of the reasons why Bayern Munich players look so free. They don't look like they're struggling with injuries because they've got so much movement in their muscles and their core strength. I think that's part of the reason of it. I'm not fully educated on the Bayern Munich medical department, but they do a really good job there. You're deluded, Angus. You're deluded. Piss water only. No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't realize it was on the telly. Good news: if Kane goes to Miami, he won't be anywhere near as annoying as Messi going to Miami. Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of it. I do agree. Big up, fellas. Kane will probably stay in Germany. I don't blame him. Love the background of Fuji and Sakuras. Arigato. I do like it. It makes me calm. Let's hope we can start.
Bloody hell, I've just been sent something. Simon Jordan has just said on TalkSport, I'm running out of excuse. Even Daniel Levy's friend Simon Jordan's admitting he's running out of excuses at Spurs.
Yep. For
Jordan to say it.
Imagine Simon Jordan's on the Levy out protest with you.
Mate, I'll tell you what, Ramon Vega was on there earlier today and read the riot act. Like I said, his statement yesterday, as infuriating as it was, it's the goose that laid the golden egg.
Oh, really, for sure.
He has lit the touch paper, and it has really stirred up a hornet's nest. And well done. You're so clueless that you've actually enraged.
It's shameless, isn't it? And I think people aren't falling for it anymore.
Nope.
I would one day, Psycho teacher. One day, I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it.
Love this man. I absolutely love Psycho. Joe, honestly, one of the most politest, nicest, friendliest, amazing people that we've had to meet in this community. He really is such a genuine, incredible guy. And I've met 2 of his Brazilian students in the Scotland Yard. As you do.
That's great.
Can't remember what game it was now, but we didn't win.
What, when we went?
No, when Psycho teachers, 2 students came.
I remember going.
It was Everton. It was the Everton debacle. Yeah, that was fun.
I need to go back to the Scotland Yard. I had a great time.
Mate, it's going to be rocking in there on Thursday. Rocking.
Got to go to Canada. I got man of the match for my game last night. It's on my YouTube channel, and we can see why. Weight loss journey, good stuff. Effing buzzwords in that statement yesterday. Sustainability, effing hate it. We need to be careful with our money, as I need to use it for the pool size hot tub I'm getting in the hotel. Indeed. Spurs could have much less.
You know what? I saw someone say something yesterday or today. It said Chelsea sell a hotel to buy players.
Yeah.
Spurs sell players to buy a hotel. It's so true.
3 years ago means nothing then, Brian. Indeed, spent much less. Sauce. Brian, thank you so much for your lovely words. Obrigado. Arigato. Let's go. Cena sucks. Great stuff, Corey. Levy's in. I don't know who this is. Will you be staying with us soon? Available for games, concerts? It wouldn't surprise me if this is Will that's done this.
I would not be staying with you if you offered me a year rent-free in the penthouse. I wouldn't step foot in that hotel. I wouldn't step foot in that hotel if you paid me whatever you wanted to pay me. I can't think of any place I'd rather be less, apart from inside of the Levy Bowl, than in the Levy Hotel. End of. End of.
Oh no, it's a new account. Someone really made an account just to put this message. How sad is that?
Mate, no, it's mate, this is
How
what
sad
people.
is that? They made an account 2 days ago to make this bullshit. It's almost.
Well, let's face it. No,
hysterical.
let's face it. Doing this is actually whoever it is, he or she. They're not being abusive. They're just being humorous. It's all good banter. That's good for laughs. But yeah, just to say, if that was an offer, as The Rock would say, you could shine that offer up real nice, turn it sideways, and shove it straight up Levy's arse.
Yeah.
And the arse. Sorry.
You know it's sod's law that we beat Chelsea. If we lose to Southampton, I don't care about the Europa League, Aki. If we lose to Southampton at home, I want Ange sacked. I want him rehired just so we can sack him again. He needs to be sacked twice for how bad. If we lose to Southampton, he can't physically lose to Southampton.
Well, you got to remember he's he'll probably rest players ready for Frankfurt. And we've had the last. Ben, I know that. I know. But what I'm saying is, he's been saying all season there's too many games, and with the injuries, yada yada yada. Now we haven't played for a while. These players got to get back into playing. It's just a walking, talking contract. I wouldn't want to do. I wouldn't want to do WrestleMania because it's scripted and fake. I want to get him in the octagon. I want UFC. I want charity boxing match and do it Rocky Balboa and last all 12 rounds. And with every single round, just get a little bit more intense. And then I'll let him get a couple of digs in. Then that Rocky music will start in round 12. And I'll literally go hell for leather. WWE is just going to be too simple.
We got to have the RKO off the Skywalk. We got to do it.
Oh, mate, I honestly,
RKO off the Skywalk.
Honestly, there's nothing.
If we lose to Southampton, Aki, we could put 11 Spurs YouTubers together and we could give Southampton a game. That's how shit Southampton are. If we lose to Southampton, that is unbelievable.
No, the worst thing is if we lose to Southampton, which I don't think we will at all. No. But if we do, and that whole stadium isn't absolutely the loudest, non-stop, constant focus on the board. Forget the players. Forget the top. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing the toxic silentivity, where they say support the team, don't say things, and then don't do anything during the game. That place, if it's even a draw, there should be absolute uproar in that stadium.
Minimum, Aki, we should win 3-0. That's how bad Southampton are.
Or at least by 3 clear goals.
It should be minimum.
At least by 3
clear goals. They are bad.
Oh, do you know what, Angus? Maybe I'll do the punt, and then as we're falling, I'll get him in an RKO. That might be. I'll do a Randy Orton double.
We've lost it. Yeah. Don't put it past us. It's always a good time.
No, I'm going to say I just can't see us losing to Southampton, but this is Tottenham Hotspur. I just can't see it.
We lost to Leicester somehow.
Yep. This is the thing.
Like, as Wayne Holland said. Right. As Wayne Holland says, Leicester have only got 17 points this year, and 4 of those were against Tottenham.
Mate, Leicester haven't scored a Premier League goal since they played us. But I have to say to people, surely if I did do an RKO to Levy, surely I get to call it the BPD. Surely I get to brand it myself. If I get to do that, RKO does sound better than BPD, but surely I could say I BPD'd him from the top of the skywalk.
BPD.
The BPD.
Got to go as I have a meeting, gents. A pleasure as always. See you
later, Cole, buddy. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Great to see you in the chat as always, Sunshine. Hopefully you're doing well. And we will see you in a bit. We'll see you in a bit. That's what we got to say. But yeah, always great. We always it sort of went on a tangent again, but I didn't have anything else to talk about, so we can go on a tangent.
Yeah,
It's always great.
listen, that's what we've that's what we've got in the book. The good thing is there's some Premier League football today. And what's the game? So I think Wolves and West Ham are playing, aren't they? So
Yeah.
So either West Ham pull further away from us, or Wolves tighten the gap that we have on them. We play them in 2 games. Well, at the moment we're joined 16th, but seeing that we're the last game this week, this midweek fixture list, we could be generally 16th on our own.
Yeah. Indeed. It'd just be a bloody disaster. If we're 16th, come on. Imagine us being 16th.
I can't.
We have been 16th this year.
It's going to be.
I'd have to call you again and say, "Aki,
where were you when we were 16th?"
Yeah.
Okay. I know. Okay. I know who Levy's in is.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's all good. It's all good. It's very funny.
Oh,
very
do you?
funny.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just messaging you on WhatsApp.
Okay. No, I never want to lose a game of football. I'm not going to answer that. Okay. I don't care about our results tonight. Okay, take over for 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll take over to. Let's see what have we got up there.
It's gone now. It's gone now. Fulham going to give you a whooping, Angus. Saka will go off injured again. Nah, I think Saka will be fit and ready to go. I think Arsenal have done this properly. They've done this properly when it comes to Saka. They've put him in cotton wool and they've let him to heal properly.
They've let him heal properly because they're looking at Real Madrid. That's what they're doing. They've been looking at Real Madrid and realised how vital he could be. Maybe not in the first leg, but a full start. He is without doubt their best player.
Yeah.
Or most effective player. And you can see it with the time he's been out, and they've nurtured him back. And it's been his first proper big injury. I know he's limping every single game. We'll take the piss. But this has been the first big injury he's had.
Yeah.
And rather than rush him back and risk it, they've taken their time. It's amazing what top medical teams will do. And this is the thing. When you can talk football...
Even back to the days of Gary Lewin.
They've had the best of the best. They've had the best of the best. And when you talk about football and not just tunnel vision, it's Arsenal, blah, blah, Arsenal look after their players. When have you seen Arsenal players come back and they've gone off immediately? Apart from like Santi Cazorla and others that had genuine health issues, like Ledley or someone did. I can't remember a player that was constantly injured every single time he came back or got rushed back to health. I mean, obviously, I don't pay as much attention as Angus would, but Arsenal have nursed him back. And do you know why they could do it as well? Because they have a quality squad.
Yeah.
That allows Arsenal to go, right, take your time. We'll make sure you're back perfectly. We'll make sure you're back right. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's... Oh, dear. Do you know what? We are just a joke outfit. We are... When a team... Oh, Jesus. I'm surprised they didn't give it to Pirlo, Destiny.
Yeah, that was a great goal.
Honestly, when your legends in a charity match is winning your goal of the month,
really you do have a quality. Angus, in your second.
No. Also, Angus, I know you banter and you wind people up, but let's not be silly.
Yeah,
let's not be silly. You may not have the Invincibles kind of squad, but you have got quality players, elite players that can take it when the star player is out. They can go, right, we need to buck up. We need to pull our
they're not quality, and the Tottenham fans are saying they are quality.
No, this is what Angus does. Mate, Jesus Christ. But you're still second. He scored 2 goals to beat you against Leicester. And if you listen to what I just said, Angus, you have other stars. Declan Rice, Odegaard, Saliba. I can go on. That when they come in or when players are out, they can go, right, listen, we need to tighten the ship or we need to stand up because one of our big guns are gone that can take the responsibility, and you have stayed second.
Yeah.
We have nada. Yeah. So Angus, when you say you don't have a quality squad, we all say the Premier League table don't lie. And if, mate, Angus, come on, man. Sometimes I love speaking with you. I love joking with you. But sometimes
you're being negative.
Sometimes his football takes are so wild, even when it's coming to talking about his own team. It's insane. It's insane.
Ryan G's in the house. Good to see you, Ryan, mate. Hopefully you're well. Yes, we are about to end the show in a minute. We are going to end the show.
You are late. You are very, very late.
Very late. Brian is leaving.
Very much April Fools. Joe, I was actually thinking of tweeting it this morning, but I thought, no, I'm not even risking it. I
agree with that, but we need more. Yeah,
that's not the discussion. That's not the discussion, though, Angus. We spoke at the beginning. He has selective hearing. Angus has selective hearing.
Certainly does.
Angus, I know. Angus. And this is a guy saying they need trophies, finishing second, winning FA Cups, or won an FA Cup. Arsenal haven't won a trophy for what, 5 years?
Yeah.
5 years, and they're demanding. And that's not just Angus, that's the entire fan base. This is entirely unacceptable. We're the Arsenal, as they say. And here we are, 16 years.
It's how the mighty have fallen. Definitely knows who Brain Daigle is. Yeah,
100%.
You're not going to get that now. You have to build a squad for it. You have to build a squad. You have to build the squad, and I think they will build a better squad, especially with Berta in charge.
Exactly. We had it, and we were very, very close. And look where we are now. I will say, 6 years ago, when we beat Crystal Palace, we were third in the Premier League, April the 3rd. Yeah. We go to April the 3rd, 6 years later, joint 16th.
Yep.
Progress.
Yep. But on that glorious, miserable note, apparently we are miserable, so I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm saying it as we is. We will end the show. Score prediction for Thursday. That's why we'll have a Thursday show, and we will be here.
Which will be on Tottenham on tour as well.
Yes, indeed. The only trophy I'll ever see in my life is a championship trophy. Count yourself lucky. Indeed. Bring Punch home. But we will be back tomorrow for a show. I don't know what the show is going to be tomorrow. We're going to have a show tomorrow, but we're going to have a wonderful day. Tottenham on tour will be back Thursday with myself and Brian. We're going to do this show, but we're going to dual stream it, of course, across both of our channels. And when Brian is flying, I will take over the post-match show on TOT on Friday. So there will be plenty from both of our channels. So we will get that. Indeed, fun debate. That is the entire point. All about respect and love and having a good time. We're not. Whatever you think, at the end of the day, let's just be civil with each other because life is too short. Yes, Daigle is indeed, Levy is indeed Daigle out.
Yeah,
he will be. We all have an awesome one. Thank arigato, gozaimashita. Bring Potch home. Bring Potch. Take care, guys. See you soon. Daigle in. He's magic, you know. Indeed. Everyone spam the hearts. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. It's been a great show today. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Aki, take it away.
5 days, Levy. 5 days, you won't see me. Or sorry, I won't see you. You will see me. And as always, Levy out.
I get to get rid of this guy. Bam.
Rick 72's back.
Goodbye. But thank you all so much for watching
Hi, Ray.
today's show. Have a
Hi, Ray.
wonderful rest of your day. 5 days, 5 days, 5
Hi, Ray.
days, 5 days, 5
Hi, Ray.
days. And as always, if you summer what the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Hi, Ray.
Now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. Then when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score.